I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with...
Ya estamos aquí. Que ya he cenado. Hostia, espera.
The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, and sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Ahí estamos. Quita, coño. Ahí. Si recuperamos un poquito, hemos recuperado un pelín de estamina. Que daba la impresión de que el tío iba como muy despacio. Recuperar estamina. Ahí. Bloqueamos. Ahí. Yo creo que ya de aquí. Que ya ganamos. Ah, vale.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Thanks. One for whom the horse is a roach. You carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout.
¡Ey! ¿Qué pasa? Y Baby Yoda está jubilado. Está ahí detrás. ¿Qué pasa el pro? ¡Feliz año!
Or maybe his sister could help. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation?
¡Feliz año! ¿Qué pasa? A ti también, tío.
Came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they're different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last...
¿Y qué tal, al pro? ¿Qué te van a traer los reyes?
Going for a barge
¿Y cómo ha ido el fin de año? ¿Lo has celebrado con la familia?
to take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine.
Ah, coño, si esto ya...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Pues muy bien.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Thought it seemed shorter with some company.
I'd say the same.
Todo como siempre, pero los reyes por ahora una tontería y una tontería y una caña de pescar. ¿Eh? Pero mira, si te mola la pesca... Y la tontería que ha sido.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Vale, pues esta tampoco. Rosa Pangatre.
Change the freak.
I traced the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No. What do you want?
Sí, cuando cumpla 14 me regalarán el carné. Ah, anda, mira. Eso es con carné, tío.
Wanna see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Vaya, hombre.
With what?
She retires. Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's skull.
A ver cómo me puedo colar. A ver si por aquí. Uy. Sí, carnet de pesca marítima. Pues no. Ah, marítima. Ah, vale. Yo es que me creí que era pesca en el río. Marítima, eso es en el mar.
Men like me, hold
Eso es que es diferente. Eso es que en un barco, ¿no?
hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
En la playa, pesco en la roca. Ah.
Handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac.
Coño, pero mola, mola.
Instructor, correct?
Con caña de mano.
Show him to the training room. I shall
No entiendo mucho de pesca, la verdad, no.
Lady's a witcher.
Notarás que tengo la voz un poco regular.
Do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters?
Nieto, ¿a que no sabes lo que me ha pasado? Espérate, voy a hacer una cosa, espérate. Es que esto me está molestando. Esto es un chaquetón que me he puesto antes para ir con la moto.
Now,
Porque hace mucho frío. Y es que me está dando así con el cuello. ¿Qué te ha pasado? Dime.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little me. Follow me.
A ver. ¿Dónde está la espada de madera? A lo mejor se equipa solo. A ver quién es el máximo goleador de su liga. ¿Yo? Ah, no, se ve que yo no. ¿Eres tú, tío?
Good to start with. I must know you more.
Coño, por mucho que sea de madera, tío, eso les tiene que estar reventando. Perdón, no te oí. Que cuando has dicho, adivina quién es el máximo goleador de su liga, y dicho, ¿yo? No, imagino que... Pero entonces no, en serio, es que eres tú, ¿no? Pues si eres tú, está muy bien. Liga de esa de balonmano, ¿no?
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Pues si está llena de sangre.
Your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who
Sí,
are you?
balonmano.
And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes.
Llevo 51 goles en 5 partidos. Madre mía, pero eso que cómo es. Madre mía, te tienen que ver los porteros y tienen que estar. Pero me anotaron 45. Hombre, pero aún así. Madre mía. ¿Cómo que te anotaron 45? ¿A qué te refieres? ¿Que no te han contado todos los goles o que a ti te han metido 45 goles?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor. Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
Que cuenta los goles como le da la gana. Ah.
Relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Mi portero ha marcado 3. ¿Cómo? Hasta el portero ha marcado goles, tío. No entiendo el balonmano, tío.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop flaunting and fight. Damn it!
Imagina si apuntan mal. Ah, que han marcado, que están escritos como que tu portero ha marcado goles y tu portero no ha marcado ningún gol. ¡Qué follón! Claro, habrán escrito nombres después y da la casualidad de que o han escrito el número del jugador mal y le han asignado goles al portero. Madre mía.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a
you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poets worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna, my
¿Y cómo te va la vida, Nieto? Bien, aquí jugando,
dear sister, I would never speak
cobrando de Twitch, porque ahora me llevo dinero de los anuncios. No sé si lo conocía eso.
burn with passion for one who insults and praises another woman's talents. Afraid I've more sense than that.
Por eso siempre que puedas, deja mi directo puesto para que tu cuenta vaya viendo anuncios. Y así yo gano dinero.
Who did Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask.
Lo haré más seguido. Eso, tienes que estar aquí todos los días.
Dandelion act any different lately?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Novgorodian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
¿Qué es eso de concurso? Es una recompensa que para cuando hago concursos tienes que pulsar esa recompensa para poder participar en los concursos. Es para evitar que entre un seguidor que... O sea, para evitar que participe alguien que no lleva nada de tiempo, que lleva muy poco tiempo en el canal. Y como la recompensa vale bastantes puntos, pues entonces no se lo puede llevar un recién llegado. O sea, el concurso no puede participar un recién llegado. Es más que nada para eso. Que de todas maneras, espérate. Voy a darle a la recompensa esa para que veas cómo es. Porque las cosas como son. La recompensa en sí me encanta. Porque está muy gracioso. Espérate. Joder. Me da hasta todo. O sea, eso me ha hecho daño. Ah, por aquí es por donde estaba Tris.
Who do you think you are? It's like a racehorse. How are you keeping, Bobby? Messieurs. Ah, you're back. You met Bobby? Or you start talking any day now?
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberids, apparently. Named Calinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troverit, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture of Dandelion with a pair of tits. You get the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. He's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Vale. Podría intentar hacer... Uy, espera. ¿Esto qué es?
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant to Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lit.
Vamos a hacer la misión secundaria esa. A ver. Encuentra el escribano del pasiflora, bla, bla, bla. Eso es para jugar las cartas. Clases de grima.
The title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Voy a ver mañana para darle... Ah, vale. Que pase las 24 horas.
Pizza rank.
Like dung that flows to
So, how you go with this England?
Got the courage to repeat that slap?
readily. You
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
that has no bear.
Asked you a question. There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs.
Meh.
With fairness in your eyes.
Why don't you all just get off my back? Hey, pretty boy. What do I got here?
Interesting.
Coño, ¿a dónde estoy yendo?
What's he doing here?
Greetings,
Got a meeting.
Geralt of Rivia. Yes, Miss Rosa stepped out.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting
Vale. Me caché la más, pero ahora tengo que ir hasta allí.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Qué cantidad de detalles tiene el juego, tío. Y lo grande que es la ciudad.
Looking to make some coin too. Hey. Oi, Grey Knight. Got my eye on you, white one.
Madre mía. Bueno, todavía. ¿Y este todavía? Esto voy a... Acabemos con esto.
No, I yield.
Had enough.
Yes,
Go back to me.
we shall.
Geralt, over here.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard. You're quick.
Coño.
Damn it.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. It's clear you love your black ones. It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Co. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. Take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
No sé si contestarle otra cosa. Sí, voy a contestar otra cosa, a ver qué pasa. A ver si la relación puede ir a más. En plan, porque da la impresión de que ahí le corta el desarrollo a todo. Joder, me estoy meando.
You.
They
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without her.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Pues no sé. Misión cumplida. Pues vaya. A ver. Misiones secundarias. No. Flores rotas. Remate consulta. Aquí. Ah, coño. Tendría que haber hablado antes con Zoltan. Es igual. Joder, ahora vengo, que me estoy meando. Ya estamos aquí otra vez.
Hail, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Roston.
What's this?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the... Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven...
Tell me. It'll...
Vale, pero no lo voy a hacer ahora.
Might be my last chance. Out ideas if this don't...
So, how'd it go with this evening? I was fed a bit out minding my own business. What in the...
¿Qué? Ah, ya. Venga, a matar gente. Vaya hombre.
Shut up,
Bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong. Run, Roach.
Hostia, ¿dónde hay por aquí un herrero o algo así? No hay ninguno. Aquí hay un vendedor, parece.
Well, well, another freak. Got my eye on you. What? I'm warning you.
The threatening stride, the gaze of strikes. Mock a witcher just once and your gut he could.
I thought it a jest, but then yesterday this imp robbed me.
Espérate, aquí hay... Ah, pero esto lo que le puedes vender son libros.
Be glad.
A él no le puedo vender nada de esto. Otros, pero estos no son objetos importantes.
Interested in?
Vamos a jugar las cartas, venga.
Up for a few rounds.
¡Ay, mierda! ¿Qué coño acabo de hacer? He perdido una carta buenísima, tío. Quedo 2 veces rápido sin querer. Joder. Qué raro. ¡Hala! Coño, me ha sacado a Ciri. Ay, me cachila más. Pues no tengo carta.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent.
Pero hijo de puta, tiene cartas buenas, ¿eh? Esto es lo que quería hacer, coño. Intercambiar las que más me convengan. Coño, esa carta sería muy buena. A lo tonto ya he gastado. Ey, 2 cartas que le serían muy útiles. Uy, que me da hipo. Sigue sacando cartas, sigue sacando. Voy a sacar yo esta. Sí, pero no puede mejorar las cartas especiales. Qué curioso. Y ya está, pues entonces he ganado. Porque ahora saco esta. Me devuelvo esta. La vuelvo a bajar. Y saco la otra. Hace el combo. Y ya está.
The merry adventures of Muriel the lovely harlot, adorned with humorous engravings. The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. The study. My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Farewell.
Vale, parece que ya puedo correr. Pero aún así no mucho. No he podido vender las cosas más pesadas.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse nests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream.
Es que cada vez hay cortes. Es que en esta canción yo tengo problemas con esta canción porque da la impresión de que está como cortada. Como que de repente ¡pap! No hay sonido y sigue la canción luego. ¿Ves?
I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Como que como que no, como que entra el enano ahí. Está flipando. O eso, o está drogado.
Glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes, glistening as you weep.
Pero aún así la canción está guapa. Sí. Pero como ha llegado Novigrado para santo de que viene, me está siguiendo.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Los cojones, dice.
Permit me to introduce this year's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. He laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mention their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Damn it. Hope Dandelion gets out of this alive.
And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers, or tear out their tongues. Or both.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuben. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuben runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, bugger all to do here.
Vale.
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here to go?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
Ay, coño.
I did, but just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the school.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Is there anything to be done?
Let's talk
I beg your pardon.
Need to make sure it's...
Just look at that. Arrives in... Very well.
¡Todo! Ya la subió bastante la irritación.
Yes, agreed.
Fine. And what...
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily.
Vale, pero esto no es lo que quería hacer.
I hope you go bold. Me? The more I drink, the clearer I... Oh, I'm so annoyed.
Kingfish.
Master Dandelion.
Yeah. Also no...
Ah, este no juega las cartas. Pero vende cartas. Todo del escoyata a él, tío.
See you later.
Ah, he died.
Coño. Oye, han mejorado el efecto este de los relámpagos y eso. Espérate. No, es que hay que bajar, me parece. Hostia.
Anybody there? Open up.
Joder.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Date una sala unisex.
He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up Levers is bigger. He's also back offering
Clearly you've not seen Reuven. Gudrun calls it Oberon.
Yes.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Pero me encanta que han entrado tan bien. Han entrado tan bien en pelota.
First ever party with my prick hanging out.
Ah, no, no, vale, vale. Estos sí entran vestidos.
Work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence?
Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to...
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my arse. So rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
It's personal.
Geralt takes his privacy very seriously. Spying on him, having him followed, was a bloody nightmare.
Still, he was lots more trusting when he was looking for Marigold.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Horson? Find me first.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
Heel pull. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting...
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe...
Mentioned...
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle.
Where?
Near the temple. Horse...
Arena.
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the... Now,
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Rudy?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nighting. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover of me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Bart, stop that! Now!
Bad. Bad makes you lose, Jorfun.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bad hard. Bad less thinky. Bad less thinky. Bad sadness.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made up with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much?
Why the fuck do you care?
Know you too well.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds.
Shiny, Jorfun.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh no. Hole. Bad look, what hole? Bad look, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head full.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Jorfun gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Boom.
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've not to thank me for it, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. The sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer.
Vale. Ah, no, espera, lo he desequipado. Lo que quiero usarlo.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course.
O sea, he quemado el cuerpo del pavo este. Ay, coño, no. Eso no es lo que quería hacer.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. There's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Glass tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been a blast. Definitely came through here. Another trinket. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Yet another shining bomb down in the other guy. Getting close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Gold coin. That'd be it down here. Like time to see Dijkstra and oil. And caramel.
Pero aún así, tanto tesoro lo han podido mover. O sea, a cuesta. Espérate, ¿por dónde? Por aquí, ¿no? Pero vamos a ver dónde... Ah, por aquí, por aquí. Lo que suponía. Ay, me cachila más.
Got a minute?
Espérate.
Got things.
Got a minute? Done.
Well, look.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only...
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Ah, coño, yo tengo que ir para acá.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
¿Ya está? ¿No hay más pistas? Aquí.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Vale, dicho esto, vaya a tomar por culo ya. Ahora a ver cómo hago yo para salir de aquí y aligerar el inventario. No, por aquí no. Ah, no. Quería jugar las cartas. Venga, llama al caballo.
Faster.
Eternal fire, why me?
Lost my way again.
I'm warning you. These are foul practices. Stop at once.
Dancing on a scaffold, they've gone too far.
I think it's rather entertaining.
Die there.
Exactly.
Eternal fire.
Fear death.
A ver si le puedo vender algo a este.
Any needs, master?
What have you...
Vaya hombre. Mira, ya puedo correr. Pero aún así esto no me vale. Tengo que vender más cosas.
Show me.
Espada de acero. Vale, ya sí he aligerado la carga.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. A letter and a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Pero claramente aquí hay una puerta. Ah, vale.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. on how to build a bomb. Signed by Kalkstein. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Anda.
Expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit about the runes on the bomb. I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist.
Pero que...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying.
Voy a cargar partida.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing.
Parece mentira la de misión que va de una cosa a otra, de una cosa a otra.
The bard Dandelion were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need...
Nos lo saltamos todo.
Jen, but try...
Because I...
Geralt.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because his honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me. Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone...
And safe. Come on, admit.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Vamos para allá.
Least let him return. On the guards. They're worse than thugs.
The black ones are chasing gorillas round the Kedweni woods.
¡Ey, Seitomo! ¿Qué pasa? Que es que mira, cuando corté el directo antes... Estás en stream... Exactamente. Es que cuando corté el directo antes... Realmente no quería cortar, quería seguir. Lo que pasa es que tenía que cortar porque tenía que hacer unas cosillas. Y yo qué sé, como mañana es fiesta... Estamos a día 1 y digo, y tenía ganas de seguir jugando al The Witcher. He dicho, vamos a darle, aunque no me vea nadie. Por lo menos, vamos a ver, no voy a estar hasta las 4 de la madrugada ni nada así. Yo creo que estaré hasta las 2:30 o por ahí. Por lo menos voy a ver si hago alguna misión más o si avanzo un poco más la historia. Ah, hoy aquí.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to present you their
No, sí, Tomo, yo eso ya no lo hago.
Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
What about the...
If we learn anything, great. If not...
thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Merigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menge. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch?
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menge, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Menge will give you your coin, and Merigold will get what she deserves.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
A que la imagen.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in. Unless they had information from Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that. Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold. Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Joder.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Merigold fares. It's
It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but Trace. I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Harold. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment.
Escapa del puesto de cazadores de brujas. Encuentra el modo de escapar del puesto de cazadores de brujas. ¿Es lo mismo?
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
Anda, coño.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Espera, espera. Voy a cargar partida. Porque me da a mí que sí que podía encontrar la cámara y me parece que estaba ahí. Al menos me suena a mí algo.
Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
This is where we split.
Espera, yo quiero volver a entrar. Mierda. Ay, maldita sea. Vamos a cargar ahí.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to...
Vaya, hombre. Bueno, esto me lo puedo saltar. Ay, mierda. Mierda, me he equivocado. Es que me da a mí que después del combate este... Bueno, que no hay combate realmente.
Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri...
Unless anyone... Is that... ever... But... What you...
Eso es.
What? Hey,
I know.
Dan, we don't.
So,
Could
let's
just
what
the here.
could
Make
break
Garrett, but in
and
they've
make
yeah.
adopt. Yeah.
Finger.
Vale.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here.
Fire will turn you to ash.
Shut up, you fighting.
Quédate ahí, quédate ahí. Vaya, es que lo sabía, tío. 86. O sea que las mierdas estas valen más. Así se va a quedar. Y luego trastos. Pasa que estas cosas pesan poco y valen mucho. A ver si puedo soltar algo que pese mucho y valga poco. 69, 70, 86, 45. ¿Cómo es para soltar eso? Había como... A mí me suena que había como forma de acceder como a un sótano. Perdón, ¿cómo es? Me estoy confundiendo y no es aquí. Es que estoy bastante seguro de que se podía llegar como a un sótano o algo así. No, esto no. Espera. ¿Cómo llego ahí? Vale. No, esto no es. Pues será que no. Que no hay forma de entrar a ningún sótano. Que será en otro sitio que lo estoy confundiendo con este.
This is...
Vale, decirle a Dijkstra donde a eso.
Not.
Who did? I would. How
Bad.
I sup-
Didn't.
You mean
First.
a vault?
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Bueno. Chete. Vaya, hombre. Pues si escalana ya estoy petado. Vaya hombre. A ver dónde hay un vendedor. Ay, el caballo que se atasca. A ver si puedo acercarme ese... Ah, mira, espérate, aquí es donde estaban... Lo de ese mendigo, no sé qué mendigo.
What are you...
Vale, ya no tiene más cosas. Vaya. Y no pasa turno, ¿eh? Joder. Ahora sí ha pasado. Y dale con el cuernecito. Vale, le quedan 2 cartas. Fíjate la mierda que le queda. Esto ya está ganado. Vale. Ah, por curiosidad, a ver si te juegan las cartas.
So you...
Aye. Fine.
Ay, coño, ¿qué acabo de hacer? Vaya hombre, bueno, es igual. Vaya hombre. Vale. Y a tomar por culo.
Tried your best.
There's Mark. You are an offense to the majesty of the...
¿Qué carta me ha dado?
What are you looking at?
Ah, me ha dado Besemir. Bueno, no está mal.
Think I piss me trousers.
Yeah, no.
I'll drink all I had.
Don't you fear the pyre, freak?
Unbelievable. A witcher, Novigrad. What will the priest say?
Oh, God. A reaper's come for me.
Espérate.
Tell me.
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri. Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something. Take care now.
Geralt.
Take care now.
Debería hablar con Sakabuche.
Doubt her man will ever be sober.
Watch it.
Investiga la zona. Traga la música, examínalo, la visita de nuevo, la casa encantada. Ah, la casa encantada hay que visitarla de nuevo.
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me.
I believe I shall stop coming here.
Coño, pues estamos cerca.
You seen the new waitresses?
That ain't real fire.
I'm knackered.
A wee minute, Witcher. Now, I'm curious something mighty. How is it you were off the same bloody night Whoreson tried to kill me?
Was chance, honest. I was at the brothel. I've witnesses.
I don't doubt you found some witnesses, but I do doubt the bit about chance. Know what? Shite conversation this. So much blethering, we've got nowhere. Lad, you have a chat with him? It's simple. I want to know where Whoreson is.
I've not betrayed you. Not ever.
Madre mía.
No! No! I know nothing!
Help me find Junior?
I'm about to send my lads around Whoreson's hideouts. Once they know to a witch's blade, lead my men, take the Water Junior and drag him out of his hidey hole. Win-win situation, as I see it.
All right.
Now, I suspect Junior's hiding at his casino in Gildorf. Either that or near the arena beneath the bits. My lads will be there. Find him.
Espérate, a ver si puedo hablar otra vez.
Aiming to write his biography. Put his dad in it. Whoreson, son of Whoreson. Great title.
I'm all ears.
Whoreson Senior was the most ruthless man I've ever met. Unmatched at blackmail, murder and hustling. Word is, he had a line on the hierarchy himself. Junior inherited all his gaffer's traits except one, his love of poetry. Senior was on his way to an evening recital when Junior killed him. Then he promptly took over all his dear daddy's businesses and contacts.
So long.
Want a smack? Boy looking for adventure?
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a picnic spot.
Nothing doing. Ah, humans.
Venga ya.
I saw it.
This house. You're set to go. Anytime.
Ready.
Righto. We go.
Wait for it.
Not too long, eh?
All roads lead to Mahakam.
Nice razors you got there.
Ready?
Righto.
Let's go.
Ah, al casino creo que podía entrar por mi cuenta, creo. Sí, podía aquí jugar las cartas. Me cachi la mar.
Was the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry. Is it? Take him from the back!
Un momento, ¿ese no es el pavo que estaba con el varón sangriento? Se parece mucho, al menos.
Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came in to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See ya. He's sure to reward you.
Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Nice razors you got there.
All roads lead to Bahad.
Geralt Larev.
All roads lead to Bahad.
La arena de bastardo encuentra la guarida. El bastardo. Ve aquí a la arena. Vamos a ir ahora. Pero antes debería vender lo que acabo de saquear. ¿Qué coño ha sido eso? Vamos a las cartas con esta. Anda. Interesante. Ya vamos a ir con todo. Ya ves tú, ha pasado directamente, que no puedo hacer nada. Vale, se llega por ahí, pero tengo que ver a ver si veo por aquí un vendedor. Hostia, tengo lejillo. Tengo lejillo. Es porque me veo venir que voy a pasarme la zona esa y antes de salir me voy a encontrar con que ya no voy a poder andar, no voy a poder correr por sobrepeso y claro, son coñazos. Espérate, aquí hay otro vendedor.
Been to Vizima. The word is it's more like a pigsty than a capital.
Don't be... No. Why? Oh,
Venga, sí. Va. Coño, ¿y esa espada? Me huemo las cartas, venga. Voy a sacar hasta los higadillos. Vaya. Hostia, pues sí que me está sacando espía. Vaya, hombre. 11 cartas, tío. Hijo de puta, me va a estar devolviendo. Vale, pero aún así le siguen quedando muchas cartas. Ah, y no tengo más cartas. Si hubiera tenido espantapájaros... No, esto no, esto no. Claro, él tiene bastante espías y a mí no me ha salido ahora ninguno. Joder. Hombre, me está dando cartas, eso también es verdad. A ver si robo la que me devuelve... Ah, mierda. Ya tengo que ir con todo. No, ni de coña, paso. ¿Pero cuántas cartas de esas tiene? A ver, sé que tiene muchas cartas, paso. Parkour del bueno.
Greetings.
Don't know you.
I want my chance in the arena.
Come in.
Who's in charge?
Igor. They call him Hook.
What the bloody hell was that?
A bout of sudden sincerity.
Come on, get ready. Your turn now.
I'm ready.
Losers, get ready.
Remember our deal, I hope. I switched this sword for a rusty one.
There's your call. Swing to be back.
Mind the guards.
I need work.
What can you do?
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff at working as protection.
And who here would you protect?
Orson Jr.'s made a load of enemies. I know that much. Maybe I could be of use.
Junior can take care of himself. You needn't fret about him. But I can't help wonder how you know this place belongs to him.
Heard it does. That's all.
Forget you heard of Junior. Keep healthy. That's my advice.
Fine. All in all, don't really care who I'm gonna protect. Just looking for work. Crowds can spin out of control. Somebody's gotta keep the peace.
Claim any kind of experience?
I'm a witcher. I kill monsters for coin. Been doing it all my life. Humans won't be a problem.
A guard must fight sometimes, but that's not most important. The essential question is, can you control yourself? And can you control...
Been taught how to slow down or speed up my heart rate, how to dilate my pupils and alter my metabolism. My medallion vibrates when danger's near, and I know a few simple spells.
I'll have to test you. I want to see how you manage in a fight, if you can fight at all. You shall fight in the arena. Survive 3 bouts.
Set me up.
Already have. Shall we start right away, or do you need time?
Always prepared.
Excellent. Let's see what you're worth. Remember, you fight to the death. The crowd doesn't take kindly to those who spit.
Let's...
Ready your purses! Betting is open! From the Far East, where a man's life is worth less than a cup of water, a witcher, a murderous mutant, his opponent, Gustav Rohn, a man who cut his way out of his mother's womb with a knife. As ever, a fight to the death!
I will not kill him.
Release the hounds!
Come on. Not good.
The Witcher wins! Next fight! Born brawlers in battle! A fracas! A rumpus! A fray! The Witcher versus the Hairy Brothers straight from
¿Este también va a pelear?
sired by a mountain bear! They live to kill! Never! The Witcher and Gustav Rowan defeat their opponents! Next fight!
Parece que me está ayudando todo el rato.
Face to face with beasts!
Que por cierto, para mejorar su característica, antiarmaduras, ¿por qué? Si me lo he cargado. Bueno. Que quieren a Boris. Boris Aguirre quieren. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevo de esto? ¿Ah? Ah, coño, es un puto oso. Ah, pero si es él.
Tell me a true bruiser
arena. Would you believe it? They were right.
Thanks. I'd like to know who's congratulating me.
Slow, ain't ya? Came here to end me, and you've no notion what I look like. Well, we've nattered enough. Now,
Cleaver's dwarves are in the sewers. They've slaughtered the guards.
don't stand there like a sodden prick at a wedding. Muster the men and get out those midgets. And would someone please kill the blasted witcher?
You heard the man. Kill him.
Coño, ha salido el Igor este directamente, ¿eh?
Too late to surrender. Should search this hole.
¿Dónde ha acabado el tío? El tío que me ha acabado ayudando. Ha vibrado esto.
Floor is worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall.
Tenías que acabar con los 4 miembros de la llamada de los 4 grandes, pero siguen con vida y conocen tu participación en distintos asesinatos. No es lo que habíamos acordado. De momento escóndete en un lugar indicado por el mensajero que te entregará esta carta y procura que nadie te vea. El rey espera que la animosidad entre los miembros de las 4 grandes cumpla con la misión fracasado estrepitosamente. Coño, tengo 3 puntos disponibles, ¿eh? Porque no se muere. Me cachi la más. Este sí se muere. Ah, no, que sigue aquí. Este no se muere. Ah, mira, el fuego sí le hace algo. Ahora sí. Se ha desbugueado, parece.
You're in your kin from the Witcher.
Así que hay más cuerpos. Lo que me temía. ¿Había alguna forma de poder cargar más cosas? Espera. Había una cosa. Alforjas, creo. Sí, es que no tengo alforja. Claro, con la alforja se podía cargar más. Vamos a ir a la tienda de antes, con el que jugué a las cartas. Aquí se lo voy a, a este se lo voy a vender esto.
Need a gift for my wife. Understood. Welcome. Shut.
Parece que hace falta para cumplir una misión. No sé ni cuál.
Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it.
Know what she drinks in the evening before she retires? Not milk, but blood from a sorcerer's scalp.
Got a minute?
¿No puedo jugar las cartas con él?
Wiley, Orson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripe.
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get back.
Pasa que estos iban a estar lejos.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandal.
Nice razors you've got there.
It seems to me it'd be better to leave it
Para esto sí hay que salir de la ciudad, pero de hecho yo creo que lo vamos a ir dejando. Nada más seguir un pelín más. Para dejarlo ya fuera de la ciudad. Ah, mira aquí. A ver, según esto, por ahí. Hostia, pues sí que hay misiones de contrato de brujo.
Run, Roach. Whoa!
¿Y esto?
What's all this?
Not your concern.
Not an expert or anything.
Aye, it's true. Barn's full up with some manner of beast. Bar them inside, but that won't hold long. And we'll be in a world of woe once they're loose.
We're not rich, but cut the filth down, and we will pay you.
Fine.
We'll let you in the barn, then open the doors once it's over. Quick, Master Witcher, or they'll get out!
I like that silver. It's done. Open the door. Corpses. That's what drew the ghouls. Use that barn as a cemetery?
No. Why'd you ask?
Found human remains inside. Several sets. They're what drew the necrophages.
They was bandits. When it was just coin they took, we lived and let live, so to speak. But when they dragged Hetty to the barn, we wouldn't take no more. Grabbed our pitchforks and... well, you've seen how it ended.
Next time you kill someone, bury the bodies. Deep. Need to take care of these, too, or they'll attract more corpse eaters.
We'll do it. Thank you, Master Witcher.
Job's done.
True enough.
Farewell.
Vale. Ah, sí, vamos a usar los puntos. Debería subir algo. Quen, Irden. Esta de Axia. ¿Qué puedo subir? ¿Puedo subir alguna habilidad aquí? Que por cierto... Ahí. Y esta habilidad la ponemos aquí. Más 5 potencia ataque, más 5... Es lo mismo. Más 5% de intensidad de señal. Que por cierto, esto que me sale el fondo como marrón, ¿es porque tiene sinergia con esto? No sé. Ahí estamos. Vale. Y ahora sí lo podemos quitar. Mira, está Switch Stash. La inglesa esa. Vamos a hacer una raid. Total, no hay nadie con... No tenemos aquí a nadie prácticamente. Así que bueno, gente, muchas gracias por verme y hasta mañana. Mañana le daremos caña a Evil Dead. Aunque ya es mañana prácticamente, pero bueno. Ya mañana jugaremos Evil Dead y lo compaginaremos con el Overwatch o a ver si mañana funciona el viernes 13, yo qué sé. Ya veremos. Hasta mañana.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the